Hello and welcome to the Zapusas Arena for today's exclusive coverage of girls varsity hockey as your Braintree Womps take on the Framingham Flyers. Mike Wassel here for BCAM TV, and Braintree coming in today's action 8-2-1 on the season, and they've really been on a roll, especially here at home. And the last two games they played at home was a 5-1 win over Quincy and a 4-0 win over Fawn Pond, looking to continue that hot streak here at home. They have another home game after this against Needham, so trying to build upon that, and actually a perfect season so far here at home. So we'll be back for the start of the first period right after this. Welcome back to the Zapusas Arena, start of the first period, Braintree and Framingham. And the Womps getting the better of the Flyers earlier this season on the road in a thumping by the score of 13-1. So Braintree looking to have similar results here today, and another home game where Braintree has continued to play well, winning every single one of the home games to this point here in the season. That one knocked up the board, and Birchill looking to chip it up as far as center ice, and Braintree breaking it up the ice now 2-on-2. Holland to the right now as the pass from Yaxter does get to her, and the shot doesn't make its way in on goal. Back at the point as Duffy backhands it forward, as Framingham pinching along the wall trying to clear it. Braintree keeping it as it's tangled up now in the legs, and finally cleared as far as center ice. Quick touch now from Parker. Parker 1-on-4, handing it off, and the shot is well wide of Foley. Braintree able to move it back out past the blue line, and now at center ice looking for a line change, which they'll convert right in front of their bench. A minute into the game, and Braintree looking for some offense. Nice pass as Stimson has it. Stimson had a hat trick in the win over Quincy. Looking out in front, and the centering pass goes off the heel of the blade of Haw, who had a great look in front. And now it's sent down the ice, and that'll go down for no icing. Icing was waved off. Pinned up against the wall, and a battle for it now as Braintree wins it, using the wall to the advantage as Lee breaking up 2-on-2. Haw to her left, sending it into the slot, and the ricochet over the goal. That one gets past the point as Zanaboni not able to keep that one in. Summers first time on the ice, skating it up. Nice little pass onto the stick now of Doherty, and Braintree changing on the back line as Emerson coming onto the ice for the first time along with Connolly. So Braintree very aggressive here in the first period with their line changes, trying to get everybody involved. Short shifts. That one sent into the Womp end. Parker has been all over the ice so far here in the first 2.5 for Framingham. Has been one of the quickest players on the ice to this point. Looking for the centering pass, and that one is knocked away as Braintree goes down hard in the corner boards, and a penalty coming up as Shea was knocked down from behind. And Braintree will go on the power play. 12:14 to go here in the first period. So the signal was for a hook, and Braintree will go on the power play. Minute and a half. Looking to get the special teams going. Braintree working around the perimeter, looking for somebody out in front as Lee has it behind the goal. Yaxter is open in the slot, and the centering pass goes her way, able to slip it to the side of the post, and it's held along the post by Lowry, who has to make her first stop of the game. A good first attempt for Braintree here on the power play, a good shot. Face-off won by Braintree back to the point, and the shot by Stimson ricochets to the corner board. Both Yaxter and Lee in there on the forecheck. And now it's dug back to the blue line for Birchill. Sends it down for Yaxter, and the shot is wide. Quick movement up top, and Birchill will let it go from the blue line, and that one didn't make its way through. It was blocked out in front, and she'll send it out again. This one a low tipper, and Braintree not able to ricochet it in on goal. Back to the point again, 30 seconds to go on the power play. And Framingham continuing to have trouble clearing it, and Birchill doing a nice job standing up at that blue line, able to keep the play alive, but now it's cleared out. Birchill all the way up to Framingham's blue line, and now the pass is given away and sent down in on goal and is stuck aside. 10:50 to go in the first, and that'll do it for the Braintree power play. Unsuccessful, but a pretty good power play for Braintree. Didn't get a ton of shots registered in on goal, but did have a lot of quality zone time in that first power play. So that one ricochets out of play with 10:45 to go in the first. Braintree able to win the face-off as Doherty won it back to the defense now of Summers, who sends it in on goal, and a pad stop. That one was a knuckle puck sent in, bouncing around. Made it tough. Right now Framingham spending a lot of time in their own end, which really isn't a surprise based on the outcome of the first meeting between these two teams. Braintree has prided themselves this season on scoring the opening goal, especially here at home. Doherty in the corner, sending it in the slot, and that one ricochets in on goal as Marham deflects it in, and Lowry clamps down the glove. Both teams getting a fresh line out there on the face-off to the right of Lowry. Battle for it as the Yaxter coming over, and now it's skated out nicely by Jones. Jones gives it away, and now the Yaxter does as well, but Braintree back to it. Birchill has it, will send it, and that one just wide of the post. Couple near misses for Braintree here in the period. Nice save in front, and a second as the Yaxter let that one go. So right now the difference has been Lowry, who has been excellent to this point here in the first period. Holland sends that one wide, and Braintree looking for a line change. You'll hear Coach Birchill whistle to his players. You always know when the line change is coming. Stick is knocked out of the hands of Pumala, and Braintree breaking it back out, but the pass doesn't connect for Lee. Nice hand-eye coordination from Haw, able to knock that one down out of midair. And that one ricochets out in front, right by the post, and Stimson not able to tap it home. Still loose in front as Braintree moving it around the outside. Quick movement now down low to Lee. Swung around the boards, looking out in front in the slot. A shot by Emerson, and that one doesn't make its way through. That's the second block shot of the period for Framingham. Knocked back into the Braintree end. 8:20 to go in a quick-moving first period. Again, battling that one and coming down with it. Now leaving it off for Stimson. Stimson breaking in and has her pass knocked away, and an icing with 8:01 to go. Pretty good start for the Womps, but Framingham doing a nice job defensively, keeping a lot of those shots in the tougher areas of the ice. A lot of shots from the outside, not a lot inside the slot, which are good opportunities for goals. The wraparound attempt, and that one going wide. That was exactly the way that Shea scored a goal in the game against Quincy, on a wraparound. Now Norton in the slot, the backhanded pass looking for Shea, and the pass doesn't connect. Bouncing puck, and is kept in at the blue line. Quick movement as Doherty swings it back along the boards, and the shot is stuck aside. Popping up in the air, Shea and Doherty battling in the corner. Between the legs of the defender, and the shot rattles around. Another wraparound attempt. Doherty's backhand, and that one is blocked in front. Braintree has had trouble getting the shots through. Burchill coming back onto the ice as the play is onside. 1-on-5 as Braintree gets the first line back out there. Holland and Yax are now joining Burchill up front. Good move down low, and the shot from Holland as Lowry able to hug the post and come up with a save. So a good drive along the post. A good positioning by Lowry, able to hold her ground along that post. Nowhere to shoot. Lee pinching, and now it is a 2-on-1, but good work from Duffy, able to slow it down. That one deflects out in front. Battle for it along the wall, and Holland able to push it ahead. 2-on-1 developing. Burchill with Yaxter to her left. Burchill will take the shot, and a stop. Rebound, score! Yaxter puts it home on the rebound, and Braintree has the 1-0 lead. So the 2-on-1 paid dividends for Braintree after the hard shot was not able to be controlled by Lowry. It pops right out in front, and Yaxter able to tap it home for the opening goal. 6:05 to go here in the first, and Braintree on top 1-0. Senior forward, Yaxter getting the goal. She's approaching that 100-point mark in her career. Had a game this season with a hat trick. This first line for Braintree has picked up a ton of points, and a penalty coming up behind the play for an interference. And Braintree is going to be the guilty party this time, as Emerson will go to the box. 5:38 to go here in the first, and Framingham will go on the power play. Face-off will be to the right of Foley, who really hasn't been tested here in the first period. Braintree spent a lot of time in the Framingham zone. That one ricochets out in front. That one didn't find its way in on goal. That shot deflects wide. That hit a skate in front. That was Lee's. A lot of work on the outside, looking for the one-timer. That one fanning on, and this one is blocked. Backhanded pass, and now the clearing attempt hits Haw in front. Otherwise, it was going down the ice. Halfway through the power play, and Framingham still without a shot in on goal, but Braintree not able to clear it yet. Another nice block in front, and finally it's cleared, as Braintree will get some fresh legs out there. Good work by the penalty kill. Stimson and Lee coming on the ice, as Zanaboni and Lee stay on defense. 4.5 to go here in the first. Braintree up 1-0. Good lift to the stick, and Braintree able to clear. Framingham has to tag up, as it's lofted back in the zone. Braintree will send it back down, and that'll do it for the power play. Both teams have killed off the opposing power play, as Braintree back to even strength. That one hits the referee and slows down for Lee, and yet again Down in front, and that one was whistled for a stoppage, even though it was not held. The Womps not catching a break that time. Clearly should not have been a face-off. That was a very quick whistle, and it was never, ever tied up. Off the face-off, Braintree able to get a quality shot off and take another face-off with Birchill. Trying to send it in on goal again. Yaxter working hard along the wall. Looking out in front. And it doesn't get there, but she's able to intercept. Yaxter on the backhand as Birchill and Holland out in front. Nice little pass, but it was a little bit too hot to handle for Birchill. On that blue line, and it's out of the zone for an offsides. French will keep the same line out there. 3:25 to go here in the first. Play is on sides as Holland had it in the slot, sends the shot wide. Pinching at the blue line as Summers able to keep it in the zone. Nice little drop pass from Yaxter. The shot from Holland and a glove stop as that one goes to the sideboards. Off the outside of the goal. Braintree has looked for that wraparound attempt a couple times here in the period. Braintree right now doing a lot of one-on-one instead of making that extra pass. As the shot from the blue line ricochets out in front. The backhanded shot from Holland doesn't make its way through. Yaxter's shot does. And Lowry comes up with another save. Another chance and another shot just wide. 2.5 to go in the period as Braintree continues to bring the pressure. A dangerous hit up around the head. And that one stays as Braintree now caught back. And the shot is saved by Foley. That wasn't a great look for Framingham on a break. No deke made, just a shot from the outside. Good positioning from Foley. Square to the shot. But you expect more on a 2-on-0 for the Flyers. Arm able to break it free along the wall. Pass to Boulos. As Braintree able to deflect it away. And now back to the point. A good look from the point as it deflects, and Foley able to cover. The deflection slowed that one down for Foley, who was able to grab the bouncing puck out in front. Off the draw, and that one does pop free. Foley had a chance for the moment to tie it up. Another shot, and this one a couple feet wide. So Framingham bringing a little bit of pressure here late in the first period, trying for the tying goal. Dangerous pass, trying to go up the middle of the ice. As Framingham lucky that Lee wasn't able to control that pass. Otherwise, Braintree was breaking in 2-on-1. Back in the defensive zone, able to get it over with a little bit of help to Zanaboni. Or rather, Connolly. Braintree now will send a fresh couple defenders back on the ice. Final minute of the opening period. Just one goal here in the game, and that came from Yaxter. Sent down the ice, and this will go for icing. 38.5 to go, and Braintree will have to have a defensive zone face-off after the icing. Good win of the draw. Now Yaxter trying to split free. She's in alone, looking for her second goal of the game. The deke, the shot, and oh, what a save by Lowry. What a save by Lowry, who kept that glove down. So Lowry yet again making another big-time stop. This one of her best saves of her career, able to stay with the deke. And on the forehanded shot, able to keep the glove down. Looked to be a sure goal and a 2-0 lead for Braintree here in the final 10 seconds. And it would have been the second goal of the game for Yaxter, who would have had both, but an unbelievable save from Lowry, as there's going to be a penalty here in the final 1.6. And Braintree will go to the box. Tripping penalty for Yaxter. So what a change of events. Braintree had the attack and takes a penalty in the offensive zone as the period comes to a close, and that penalty will carry over into the second period. But Braintree will lead 1-0 after 15 minutes of play here at the Spruce Arena. The only goal scored by Yaxter, and Braintree will have to kill a minute and 29 of power play time, and the second period will start right after this. We'll be back here on BCAM TV.
We must score! Great athleticism by the Lady Womp. Looking for the pylon, and he's got it. Touchdown, Braintree.
Off the glass for two. Shot from Stimson, and it's redirected in front. Welcome back to the Spruce Arena, start of the second period with Braintree leading 1-0. Mike Wassel here for BCAM TV, and Braintree right now continuing to play well here at home, but right now they're going to have to kill off a power play to begin the second period. So far, 1-for-1 on the penalty kill. Just 1 second came off of that minute-and-a-half penalty to end the first period. Just a minute to go now on the power play for Framingham, who has yet to register a shot on either power play so far, as that one pops up high. Staying on the ice, it looked like it may pop out of play, as Branch is able to clear it back as far as the blue line, and a big hit at center ice. And that one now ricochets kindly for Framingham. The shot, and that one trickles in on Foley, who's able to move that one to the sideboard. Another hit in the corner as Braintree trying to clear. 30 seconds left on the power play, and Framingham with some good zone time. Nice backhanded pass to the point. The shot, and that is a nice block. Nice play by Marham, able to clear that one away, bleed some clock. And that'll kill it as Lee sends it all the way down. Braintree will be first to it. And a chance now for a shorthanded chance, as Braintree back to even strength. 2 for 2 on the PK. Dangerous pass, and that one picked off. Here comes Stimson back the other way, looking for the backhanded pass out in front. It's loose in the slot, and the goal is dislodged. I wonder a situation like that where the goal was knocked off by Framingham, if there could be a penalty on the play, because I don't think Braintree was guilty of knocking it free. Braintree had a good opportunity out in front, and obviously that one was shut down due to the fact that the goal was dislodged. Backhanded feed right through the slot, and Braintree not able to get a shot off. Kept in. Good work with the skates, centering pass as that one's deflected away. Bodies flying out in front, and the shot just wide. Braintree able to get that shot through a screen, as this time it'll be Zanaboni sending it wide purposely. Pass from Haw, and that one doesn't connect, as Summer came in to pinch. Now a chance, and not much on the shot, and a nice pad stop. It pops free, and Foley's out of the goal for a second, able to gain her positioning as the puck is loose in the skates. About 5 players out in front. Back at the blue line, another shot, this one up high, and it's still free in front. Oh, what a pad stop by Foley, able to extend. Both goalies have played exceptional here in the game. Just the one goal so far to this point. Easily the best sequence of saves in the game for Foley, as that one sent down and icing upcoming. 11:45 to go in the second. Face off to the right of Lowry. Burchill able to win the draw, and this shot blocked down out in front. Back to the point now, Emerson, and that one blocked. A chance now is Emerson. Good skating, able to break it up. So Emerson able to make up for the shot block, able to get back with her speed, able to break the play up. As that one gets underneath the stick of Connolly and back to center ice. A couple players losing an edge here in the period. Just had the Zamboni out there, but a couple players losing an edge. This ice is used a lot. That one high off the glass and out to center ice. Tape-to-tape pass, and that one high up off the glass stays in play as Norton strong on the check. As it trickles in on goal, and making the save is Lowry. Another attacking zone face-off for Braintree. Won by Doherty back to the point. Shot from Duffy, and that one doesn't make its way through. A handful of blocked shots and passes here in the game for Framingham. Doing a nice job getting in the passing lanes. As Braintree knocked into the net. And a whistle, as again, the goal came off the pegs. Another win on a face-off. But this one trickles to the corner boards. 10 minutes left here in the second period. Braintree still up a goal. Centering pass, nobody home. And it gets past Duffy, and now a chance. In on the break, the shot, and that one just over the bar. You can't miss the goal on a shot like that. Kaylee Hall had the chance and shot it over the goal. Braintree back the other way, and that pass, or that attempt from Stimson to drive into the attacking zone was shut off. So Foley wasn't called upon for a save there. Hall just missed it. Now a stretch pass for Haw. Haw with Lee to her left, and the pass off the mark. The ice has really begun to open up as both teams have had chances going the other way. That one sent wide of the goal purposely. Haas sending it back to the blue line. Shot, and it's deflected down in front. That's been a trend here in the game. Big hit right at the blue line. Body-to-body contact, clean play. 8.5 left here in the second. Entertaining second period of play. Carried in, and that pass doesn't connect with Holland as Braintree trying to get that complete change. Breaking it back out, the Flyers. And the shot is blocked away. Pumala tried to let that one go. Between the legs of Yaxter. Yaxter using her speed, but Framingham quick to it. A little bit too hot to handle, but no icing. Good win by Yaxter behind the goal, looking out in front. The backhanded shot and an easy save for Lowry. Not much on that shot this time by Shea. But Braintree will get another offensive zone faceoff. 7:45 left here in the second period, and another Braintree win. On the faceoff, this is now cleared all the way down. It won't go for icing. Braintree has 4 players back, first to it. Connolly swinging around the goal, and it deflects off of Framingham back behind Braintree's own goal again. Pass off the blade of Marum, and now Doherty skating it into the attacking zone. Sent right back out. Braintree trying to make that one extra pass. Going high off the glass, nearly taking the referee's head off. Chance, the shot, and that one wide. Would have been probably a better opportunity to send that one across. Tough angle to shoot that one from. As cleared out again, no icing is the signal. Emerson back to get the puck, and Braintree will get fresh legs out there. That pass doesn't connect, and now it will be icing with 6:37 to go here in the second period. Face off to the right of Foley, who has played excellent here in the second period, coming up with a few big-time stops to preserve the 1-0 lead. Looking for that little touch pass as Haw breaks it out. Has Lee ahead, but wasn't able to get the pass there. Blind pass, and that one doesn't connect either. Chance now, and a shot is blocked away. Lee up ahead, and a big hit at the blue line. Both of these two teams can certainly throw the weight around. Nice skating from Lee. Looking to hand it off to Haw, and has that pass handcuffer. Play is on sides as Burchill chips it back in. And that pass stays on the ice. Easy interception for Holland. Holland breaking in and has it deflected away at the last second. All the way back in her own end is Burchill. Up as far as center with Holland. The pass a little bit behind Burchill, but Yaxter able to keep it moving forward. 5:15 left here in the second period. Braintree on the attack. Sent back to the point. Duffy has a lot of room. She'll send it in on goal, and again is blocked in front. Paul will be the first one for Framingham to the puck. Sends it out in front in the slot, and the deflection is well wide of the goal. Yaxter breaking it free, 2-on-1. She'll take the shot and a glove save. That one was probably going wide anyway, but Lowry taking no chances. Swung around the boards and dumped right back in. Nobody there for the Womps. As Framingham trying to exit the zone, and a bad pass. Marham takes a shot and it deflects in on goal, and it is held. Neither team wanting to change lines. Another win of a face-off and a high shot. Nice save as Lowry got that one up high, shrugging the shoulder. Good shot from Norton. And a big hit just shy of center ice. McGuire going down hard on that hit. McGuire able to knock it out to center. Carried back in by Pumala, going 1-on-3, and that one blocked away. And kicked out with the pad by Foley. Working it up the wall. And Braintree will take a line change. Sanaboni back in her own end. Stimson gets on the ice, and now Lee gets on the ice to complete the change. Cross ice pass, and right onto the stick of Stimson. Stimson in, and that shot deflected away. Good opportunity out in front as it makes its way back to the point. Emerson will let it go, and that one kicked away by the defender. Well, Framingham's defense has been excellent here in the game. Really a tale of two games between these two teams. As a penalty upcoming on Framingham, and Braintree will go on the power play with 2:51 to go here in the second, up by a goal. And I believe the penalty is going to be for playing the puck with the broken stick, where you see it in two pieces in the hands of Parker. A very rare call, especially at the high school level. But it is the right signal from the referee. Minute and a half of power play time for Braintree, trying to extend their lead. And it would really do well, because right now Lowry's been in a groove in goal for Framingham. Just the one goal from Yaxter back in the first period, the only shot able to beat her. And that came off of a 2-on-1 where the puck bounced out right in front and she had no chance. 1-on-1 on the shorthand, as that shot is well wide behind the goal, and Lee will pick it back up. 2:20 to go here in the second period. Long pass for Yaxter, as Yaxter, little pirouette move. Now looking for somebody out in front, takes it herself, the backhanded chance, and it's covered right there on the line. Second time now that Braintree has had a close chance right at that line, right along the goal crease. This time a little bit more evident to the viewer. Nice pass out in the slot, and a save. As Stimson let that shot go, that was a good give and go. Braintree got plenty on the shot. 2:01 to go in the period. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Strong win of the face-off by Framingham, able to clear it out, but Braintree right back in. Chance, and Stimson has it jarred away. Sent all the way down, in on goal on a hop. Maybe a chance for one or two more opportunities for Braintree here on the power play. Nice catch of the pass. Yaxter will take the shot, and a pad stop. The rebound out in front, and that one right along the goal line, as Yaxter had the chance again but wasn't able to control the pass. Right out in front, a chance and a shot just wide by Lee. Final seconds, still loose, out in front, down under the goalie. And again, the signal is for a wash and a face-off to the left of Lowry, who somehow was able to keep that one out. That's the third time in the game that Lowry's been down on the puck right along the goal. Right now, Braintree can't catch a break. Very easily could be 2 or 3-0 right now, but just the one goal. And it is the difference. Back to the point, kept in. Santaboni let it go, and it was blocked. Braintree has really had trouble getting shots through here in the game. But you have to give the credit to Framingham, who has had a much better game plan this time around. Final minute of the second period. Nasty collision along the boards. Good work along the wall. Picked up and now in on goal, and a penalty coming, maybe a penalty shot, and it signals for a goal. It carried in, and it will be a goal for Braintree as Norton scores the goal. There was a penalty coming up, maybe a penalty shot, but Braintree ends up getting the goal anyway as Norton scores on the break. So Norton getting Braintree's second goal of the game, and that one on a break. So the player still will go to the box, but there is no manpower situation as Braintree scored and it was wiped away. Final half minute here of the second period. We've seen a lot of penalty shots this season. As Birchill will go high off the glass, looking for a break as well. Here comes Braintree again on the break. A chance, 2-on-0. Holland scores! The defense falling asleep for Framingham here in the second period, late, and Braintree cashing in with 2 late goals to take now a 3-0 lead. Two straight breakaway goals for Braintree here in the second period to close it out. And Framingham now in a big hole, down 3-0. And really no fault to the goalie, as Lowry had been left out to dry here as the second period comes to a close. But you have to give all the credit to Braintree, who kept it coming. And 2 late goals, one by Norton and one by Holland, able to beat Lowry. And Braintree will lead by that score, 3-0. After 2 periods of play here at the Spruce Arena. We'll be back for third period action right after this. Welcome back to the Spruce Arena. Mike Wasson here for BCAM TV, and Braintree leading 3-0 after 2 periods of play. 2 of those goals coming very late in the second period as Braintree struck twice. Once in the first, twice in the second, and lead 3-0 over Framingham. So we'll see if those 2 late goals are deflating to Framingham or if they can try and somehow find a way to battle back. .14-20 left here in the game as Framingham trying to get some offense going. Knocked back into Braintree's end. Picking it up is Duffy. Sends that one high off the glass. It doesn't make its way out of the zone, but Birchill now will skate it out. 3-on-2 developing up the ice. Birchill skating hard with Holland to her right. Already a goal in the game for Holland. Looking for the shot, and that one is going to be covered by Lowry. A good idea from Birchill, sending it across the crease. Braintree nearly getting another goal. Off the draw, right along the goal line, as Yaxter had a chance to swat that one home. Back to it, out in the slot, the shot from Birchill, and that one goes in for the goal, as Birchill scores and beats it right over the shoulder. 4-0 Braintree. Nobody on the ice knew that one went in. That was a wicked wrister from Birchill. 4th goal of the game for Braintree, 4th different goal scorer. Three of the 4 goals coming from the top line. 13:38 left, and Braintree up 4-0. Pretty good crowd here today, as Braintree again on the right path here at home. Lee breaking in now as the floodgates have opened. Centering pass, Zanaboni with a good look. She'll send that one, and that shot is blocked. Braintree has had a lot of real estate to work with here so far in the 3rd period, as that one's sent back out and picked up by Summers in her own end. Sending the pass to center ice, and it's mishandled. Now Marham a chance, 1-on-2. Flying into the zone and coming in with the body check, still with the puck, and Marham sends it across the slot. Back at the blue line, picked up. Zanaboni sends it down along the boards. Battle behind the goal with Connolly, and Framingham able to clear it out, and that should go for icing, which will be the signal with 12:37 to go in the game. Braintree up 4-0. So one of the bigger games left on Braintree's schedule, the next one, and that'll be against Needham later this week, trying to avenge a loss earlier in the season, where they lost 5-1 at Needham. Holland shot, and that one stuck aside. Sent around the boards, and Emerson will be first to it. Sends it right back behind the goal. Birchill will have it first. Looking out in the slot, and the pass doesn't connect for Holland, and another giveaway. Shea skating it back around, taking a tour of the offensive zone. Nice pass in front, and what a save, Lowry. A second chance and a third right along the crease, and Lowry makes the stop. I don't know how she kept that one out. Standing on her head, making 3 big stops in goal. Lowry, one of the better, if not probably one of the best that Braintree will see this year in goal. You have an average goalie. This is easily an 8-0 game for Braintree. But the quality of play from Lowry keeping this one a 4-0 game. Back behind the goal. Braintree not wanting to use the point, they do now. Sent in wide of the goal, as Stimson chasing it down. Framingham finally able to clear it out. High off the glass, and Haw back in her own end. Sliding it across, and the long diagonal pass doesn't connect. Looking for Lee, as it pinballs into the Womp end. Errant pass, but Framingham will keep it in the attacking zone. Looking for the shot, and that one is stuck aside with the pad. Another chance, and that shot, oh, that hit the crossbar and went out of play. A good shot from just outside the slot, and that one caught iron. 10:58 left here in the game, as Foley was aided by the post, keeping the shutout alive. Battle for it right in front of the Braintree bench. And the Womps able to skate it back out. It pops free from Aram, who has been very explosive here in the third period. Streaming down the left side of the ice. Nice move from Lee, able to skate past two. Looking for the backhanded shot. Lowry saves the first and now the second as it pops back out. Shot now from Burchill, and that one is kicked away with the pads. Back at the point, kept in by Lee. Braintree continuing to press. Shot from Yaxter and another save, and well outside her crease is Lowry able to cover. Knocked back to the blue line, kept in. And now it's knocked out to center ice. Burchill goes off the wall. And Shea skating past the defender. Sent around the boards, back to the point. And whistled again around the boards. Everything to the outside for Braintree to this point here on this sequence. That one kicked out of the zone by Framingham, and Braintree right back in. Yaxter, nice stick handling in front, and that one is gloved away as Yaxter paid the price, getting hit in front. Centering pass, loose along the crease as Lee had the backhanded opportunity. Sanaboni sending it right back. Centering pass, and that one not on the mark. Sent back out. Foley out of a goal and nearly caught. One of the few miscues here in the game for Foley coming out of her crease. Stimson, and the offhand could have easily been a holding penalty as Framingham had a hold of the outside of the jersey. Emerson back in her own end. Nice strong pass. Opposite side of the ice. Loose in the skates. As here is Stimson again. Sends it in and a line change. Sent along the wall, and that one's kicked aside. Oh, and a second chance, and that one wide. 7:20 left, and Framingham closing in on a chance for a goal. They've had a couple quality looks. A big hit right along the wall as Norton came in with the cross check. Certainly no stranger to the hard-nosed play. .650 left. Braintree leading 4-0. A chance now. Burchill on the backhand. Now goes to the forehand. And the shot is saved. Back to the point. Duffy calling for it. Whipping it across. Looked like Lee may have lost her mouth guard. Something was loose right by the puck there. As that one ricochets in on goal, or rather wide of the goal. With 6:15 left.
No.
That one was deflected as Braintree will again go for a change. Sent down, and now a deflection, so no icing. Nasty collision up against the wall, and Zanaboni went down hard as play is stopped. Both players going into the wall hard. Lee going back out onto the ice to retrieve a mouthpiece that was lost. Five and a half left. Certainly a good sign to see both players coming off the ice fine after that nasty collision into the wall. Haw now looking for the shot, and another big hit in the zone. Both teams picking up the physical play. And that'll go down, and another icing.